everybody, and welcome back to Persona Long Game for D20Live, Journey to the West!
Yay!
We're once again with this format, which is much to the ire of Dan, the video ninja. We're so sorry, Dan. We're so sorry.
Sorry, Dan.
Sorry.
We apologize.
We're sorry to everybody else out there who has to put up with the fact that we're not all in the same room, but unfortunately, it's for the greater good.
Yeah.
Greater good.
Trying to stay safe.
The greatest good.
The greatest
Yeah,
good.
really. Not dying
Everybody-
from virus.
I'm Sam, the production manager, your GM, and over here is our players. So, Mike, start off.
Hi, I'm Mike. Tonight I am playing Kyle, who is less of a disaster now and is learning friendship.
Yay!
I'm Nicole. I'll be playing Amelia Hones, who is surprisingly studying in her room quietly.
Hey, it's me, Cassie. I'm playing Lynn Farthing, and I'm making friends with Kyle.
I'm Beth. I'm playing Scarlett, who's currently on a very hot date with V.
Are we just going to jump back to that date?
I'm going to say that
No more, please.
the date goes well. You get her phone number.
Okay.
Just saying. You guys flirt a lot more the rest of the night. And, yeah, you
Not torturing me any further.
Nothing's going to happen the first night. It's going to be fine, right?
It's okay. We know there's a hotel where you two can have a quiet night together.
Oh gosh.
Hotel California.
Just one night, frickin' Scarlett comes into our room and is like, "Hey, Lynn, I need you to go and have a sleepover, hang out with Amelia just for tonight. Is that cool? Okay, thanks."
That's 100% how it's gonna go. It's gonna happen.
Okay, bye.
Good thing I made her hella gay.
That's a quote. That's a quote I could never, ever say. Congratulations, saying a new tagline where you're just going, good thing I made her hella gay.
Put that shit on a t-shirt.
God, I wish we had more memes about this.
To be fair, we could make that into a t-shirt. We have a t-shirt.
Just a picture of you going, good thing I made her hella gay.
All right, and Cassie and Mike, you guys are heading over to Rutherford's, I'm guessing.
The pawn shop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you head over to Rutherford's, and he's sitting there reading his newspaper, and he looks up and he goes, "All right, whatever.
Hi, Drew. Do
Hello.
you remember me?
Yes, just quiet. That's all I ask."
What are you reading?
Okay.
The paper.
What part of the paper?
I can be quiet.
Sports.
You like sports?
No, I read it to just have something to talk about.
Let's talk
Kyle,
about
wait.
sports.
No, just do your shopping.
We should
Okay,
leave him
question. Do you
alone.
sell whips?
What kind?
What kind you got?
We got bull whips. We got whips. We got cat whips.
What's a whip?
We got some Cool Whip.
Cool whip.
Miracle whip,
Pulled it out of a fridge.
licorice whip, the whip.
What are you
Spider-Man
looking
whip.
for?
He has like Indiana Jones's whip in like a glass case. He's like, no one touches that one.
Like a
Stuff
like
you
a,
use for
like
cattle.
like a fighting whip.
Like a fighting whip?
with. Yeah, for fighting with.
I mean,
I picture Lynn, this tiny little thing with a cute little teddy bear on her backpack going, I need a whip to fight with. This man is like, what?
he's like, technically you could fight with all whips. All right, what are you fighting, a bull?
Okay, tell you what. Like, let's say you got yourself in a situation where you sometimes have to hit something really small, but also really big. Oh, see, Lynn's entering a whip competition, you see. And the thing of the whip competition is she needs a versatile whip. Thanks, Lynn. She needs a versatile whip for the competition because it's whether or not you can hit something precisely, whether you can hit something large, or how much damage you can do with the whip. So we need something to do all three categories.
Yeah, that what he said.
You see Mr. Rutherford just
It's a new class at the university.
He looks at you, and he looks at Lynn, and he looks back at you,
She's very good.
and he looks back at Lynn.
She's looking at the Olympics.
And he's just like, well, why wouldn't she have her own whip then?
Got stolen.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. See, some dudes were bullying her, and I showed up and stopped them, but they made off with the whip.
Lynn, with like her arms folded, just like nods and agrees.
So I knew because you were a good guy. A good guy. A good guy. You'd know where we could find that kind of whip for competitions.
They're over there, and he just kind of points over to like a shelf in the back. Just pick one, whichever one you like.
You're a good guy.
Thank you, mister.
All right. No problem, young lady.
He flips out his paper. He's like, kinky fucking kids.
Kids and their things today with their TikToks and their bullshit. I don't understand.
There's a new social media called Bullshit? Fuck, I finally won this name right. Yeah. Did I get you, Sam?
Fuck you.
So like this is the age of like social medias and having a cell phone and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Lynn pulls out her cell phone and wants to essentially is like trying to Google like what whip is good for fighting.
So
Google is like putting you on a list.
essentially, you get that bullwhips are really good for hurting things. You also get a lot of like X-rated stuff pop up. So
Your search history is forever tainted.
Lynn sees some things on her screen that she doesn't want to see, and she like fumbles with her phone like this. And Kyle, could you?
Oh, that store!
Like Lynn, like
We should have tried that. Maybe they would have had something.
lets out like an exhausted sigh. Like, yeah, that's the one.
Why don't you put it in private browsing or like a search blocker to avoid that?
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Lynn has never had to never had that problem before, so she never would have occurred to her to like search with like safe search or like have
Yeah.
to like use an incognito page or something like that.
And now Kyle has shown his true merit, showing Lynn how to use safe search.
The next skeleton in your closet I thought you might have had was that you were this crazy, like, underground scary hacker. You're like, what is a private browser? And I'm like, damn it! Now your YouTube feed is forever tainted. No more TED Talks. Only people being like, this is what a dildo looks like.
So
It's just like that like mixed in with like how to make these like nice desserts and nice food and toy reviews. And now
We're gonna
it's,
find
like,
out what your character's skeleton is,
adult
Cassie.
toy reviews. And she's like, I didn't want this.
I found out what it was. I remembered because I looked back and I'm like, oh, okay, this will make sense later.
It's like Grindr clickbait videos, and you're like, no, of like people doing their vlogs about like the worst hookup ever. The guy's face is just like, and it's like a blurred out thing.
Oh, you're looking at a Paul video then at that point. God.
Oh no! Why would you speak that name? Anyway,
A bullwhip is actually pretty good.
Okay.
That's the consensus of the internet.
all right, cool. So she like takes a bullwhip off of like the shelf
Mhm.
or wherever there happened to be,
It's a shelf.
and like with like both hands like holds it up to him like, this one, please.
It just looks at you and you go like, okay, that'll be $20.
Okay, like fishes her wallet out of her bag and takes a $20 bill out and gives it to him.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a lovely day.
All right.
So Drew,
Yeah.
you have a good day. Thanks, man.
I love seeing the arm. I can't see Mike, but seeing just like the arm come out of frame and just like pat Sam on the shoulder, beautiful.
Thank you. I have to get my character across, and all I have is this fucking hand.
So you guys go to bed. Amelia, you come home and Vivian is dressed back into her regular clothes. She's holding her suit in her in a really nice what's it called?
One of those like bags.
Yeah, the one where you hang it.
It's called a suit bag, but I had a bad idea.
Oh,
What's my roommate's name again?
Charlie.
Okay, cool. When they're done, can I do something with Charlie?
Yeah.
Hey V, did you have a good night?
Oh yeah, I had a really good night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah?
And we're cool, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Have a good sleep, and I just, like, roll over.
She's just like, okay. Did you want to join me next time?
No, you were... And I, like, sit back up and was like, you were joined by my absolutely fabulously beautiful friend.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And that was fun.
I got a number.
Yeah, ooh. Be nice to her, please.
Of course I will.
Okay.
Please. I have class.
Oh, trust me, I'll
Okay.
be very nice to
Okay.
her.
Oh
Alright.
God.
Good night, V.
I'm assuming, Beth, you're going back to the room, and Lynn's also there trying out this whip, and you're just like, I have a story to tell. Oh God, there's a whip.
The best part is with the way persona equipping is, you automatically know how to use the weapon properly. So there's Lynn, who actually for some reason can use this whip fucking perfectly and hit every target she wants within a reasonable accuracy.
Opens the door and is like, oh my gosh,
And there's Lynn. Lynn had like set up like a tissue box
Like,
and like a
hands.
yeah, and starts like just like whipping at him and knocking him over. You can walk into that.
I feel like I may have found out some things about you. I don't know if you wanted me to know.
No, apparently this is my weapon. And apparently I know how to use
You
it.
do.
I wanted a different one, but apparently this is what I got.
Okay. Well, put it to good use, buddy.
Oh,
You're a monster for doing
Hey.
this to her. You know that, right?
Lynn is like confused and a little uncomfortable and trying her best.
Oh, sweet bean.
I really like the way that Scarlett's just like,
Scarlett's like, I had a really
You go
nice
for
day.
it.
When I come home, my roommate's got a whip. This is a weird, kinky day today.
I went on the spiciest date I've ever been on, and now someone's got a whip. I don't know.
What is this day? What? I don't understand.
Scarlett's too flustered for this day. It's too much.
All right, I'm gonna go to bed. Bye. It's just
Good night.
hello. All right.
What did you do tonight? Did you have fun?
Fantastic time. I went on a date.
Cool. Were they nice?
Yeah, I went on a date with V.
Oh my gosh.
I got her number.
Wow. She's so cute. You lucked
She's great.
out. I hope she super likes you and that goes well. And then Lynn starts to slowly make a realization of the possibilities of what might happen. And I could probably Amelia would probably let me just like hang out with her sometimes, right? That'd probably be fine. Right? Probably.
We might be thinking a little far ahead, but I appreciate your willingness to help me out, buddy.
I just don't want to be in the way.
She said, awkwardly holding her whip.
I mean, borrow that whip sometime.
This is really not what I imagined for my Persona game, but it's working out pretty well.
It's what you got.
So is my roommate? Can my roommate be asleep when I come in?
Yes, he is.
Cool.
He
So
was-
here's
he was
what
gonna
I
be
do.
asleep regardless.
I
But...
don't turn on the light.
Oh no!
I step onto his bed
Oh no!
until I've stepped up, and I step up, moving my feet on either side of him until I'm just above him, looking down,
Uh huh.
and I poke him with my stick.
He wakes up.
Charlie! Hey man, I realized something, and I crouch, holding my step. I figured I might have been like really rough when we first met, and I've been kind of learning about being better with people, and I want to apologize, man.
Okay.
You all right?
No!
You seem stressed.
You're above me with a stick.
Well, I'm not gonna hit you with it.
Well, I don't know that.
I just told you I'm not.
Can you get off, please?
What, like sexually?
No!
Because you're not my type.
Get off the bed! And he's pushing at you to get off.
Jesus. Just I walk. So you know how those rooms have like an end table? I just step over the end table and then onto my bed and I crouch. You okay?
No, I got woken up in the middle of the night by my crazy roommate. Who's
not-
standing over me
You
with
have
a
a third.
stick.
You have a third roommate who's crazy?
You!
I'm gonna make this man go cray.
It's you! You're the crazy roommate!
Why? I say, holding my stuff.
You have a stick!
Yeah. It's complicated.
It's complicated.
You woke me up in the middle of the night.
I felt bad.
You could have tapped me on the shoulder. It would have
Well,
been
then
fine.
I would have been a mugger.
That's not a thing.
What?
See, muggers and like weirdos, they shake you quietly awake, so they wouldn't wake me. I didn't want to scare you, so I figured if you got the whole thing while I was on top of you, you knew it was me.
That logic tracks.
It's just, I'm looking at 3 other people in a Discord going, no, that doesn't work at all.
He's just see Charlie. He's just like, okay,
But I want to apologize for freaking you out, man.
okay.
All right? I want to work on this. Like, not sexually. Just like, you
I
know.
hope not.
I mean, like, if
No,
you're into
I-
that, that's cool. I mean, I'm not
No.
judging.
No.
Oh, you like girls? I got like 3 female friends. Maybe I can hook you up
Please
with one.
stop.
All right.
Okay.
One's
really
really
like
nice.
white
She's
stuff.
kind of short, really sweet, good with the whip.
The
The other one, I think she prefers girls.
Look.
Not sure about the third one. She's just really angry all the time, but she's got great gains.
Kyle,
Yo,
stop.
why?
Great game.
I don't think that's gonna work right now.
Why?
I'm already on thin ice with the rest of the school. I just gotta put up with whatever and just get
How are
past
you on
this.
thin ice with the rest of the school? And I bounced down from standing on my bed to sitting on it.
I don't want to get into it.
What happened? No, man, tell me. Come on, it's all right. It's all right, man. Yo, you look stressed.
You already did your evening thing. You don't get to do another confidant.
No, I'm just fucking with him now.
Look, Kyle,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right,
Okay.
we'll talk about it tomorrow. It's okay. I'll wake you up. It's all right, man.
Turns over.
This whole conversation is happening. The lights are still off.
I love the idea of a mugger coming in. Well, first of all, a mugger, not a thief, a mugger. But let's say a thief coming in, and instead of just like quietly taking your shit and leaving, waking you up quietly, be like, "Psst, I'm gonna steal your shit." Stay
Kyle's
there.
entire
I'll-
understanding
1
of
minute.
criminals may be from Bugs Bunny cartoons.
Can I say that we have like a group chat so that we talk to each other about the things that we're doing?
Yes.
Just so that like there's just like the continuity of like, okay, I would know this small thing or just like this vague thing even though like I wasn't technically in that scene.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just
So all of you just got a whole series of group chat texts from Kyle. Roommate freaked out. Says he's on thin ice. He wasn't comfortable with me standing on top of him. Kyle. Trying to hook him up with Lynn. Kyle.
Lynn just responds with like angry emoji.
Lynn's got a whip now.
Lynn puts in the group chat. So I guess my weapon is a whip? Question mark. I wanted a different one. Sad emoji.
Scarlett just sends a lot of the like winky face emojis with the heart.
I'm gonna send like the upside down smiley face that's like, I guess I gotta go talk to Pinocchio.
I messaged back. It's tied to whatever your persona's holding. Lynn's got beads, so the closest we could find to that was a whip.
Yeah.
So what are your personas holding?
I don't know.
You would know that your persona is holding a trident, and Beth knows that her persona has a rake.
A trident!
Yes.
You're gonna fight with a fork.
I'm gonna sprint to that pawn shop and be like, I need Disney's Disney's fucking Little Mermaid ass trident.
I need to become King Triton.
I want the beard and the handsome pecs.
The next day shows up, and you're during class.
Great.
Oh, by the way, I forgot last time. When you go to class, you get a point in whatever thing that you want. So
Okay.
you could just
Oh,
yeah. So just get 2 today
For mine?
Okay.
for whichever.
did we get any yesterday?
Yes, you got one. You got one from yesterday, so it's one.
Oh yes,
one from today.
Can I put them in body?
Yes, you can put them in body. You can put them in whatever you want because you can justify whatever class you're going to.
Okay.
Hey, what would soul be?
Probably the arts, right?
Yeah, it would be. It would
Okay.
be the arts
Dope, thank you.
because you're exploring yourself.
I'm in drama class and they're like, deep breathing.
Is that what drama class is like in
Yeah,
college?
it is.
Yeah.
They
I
It's
should've
deep
gone drama
breathing and
class.
improv.
they make you lie down on the ground and they go, now just imagine that you're a tree growing, and then you actually have to grow like a tree. It's very crazy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
should have gone to
very
drama
weird.
class.
So the next day, what would you guys like to do? Would you guys like to go to the Shadow Realm today, or would you like to go find more persona social links to go and find?
I'm gonna go get my weapon.
Okay.
I'd also like a weapon. I
That
don't know
doesn't
what
take
I
up a
want
time
to
slot,
break.
by the way. That will just do whatever, right?
Don't worry, we'll be so full of shit it will take up a time slot.
He's not wrong. I go with because I want to spend time with my friends.
Okay.
Well, I'm not gonna be by myself. I'm coming
Let's
with.
Get some weapons.
Yeah, let's
Because
go.
you guys
Let's
can
go.
all go get weapons, and then you can go to the dungeon if you want to.
Yeah, we can do that.
oh,
We can
yeah.
spend the afternoon getting weapons and kind of just like talking it out, and then we'll just like in the separate group chat that we have text Tay and I forget the other guy's name.
Adrian.
Adrian, yeah, and be like, so meet up for fighting.
They go, okay, we'll meet you by the hotel.
Would my character's weapon be a trident in that case?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I just carrying around a rake?
Yep.
Cool.
A battle rake.
A battle rake.
I would like to go just see Igor really fast.
All right, cool.
And I like open up the door, and because I'm taking drama class, I'm like, hello, El Capitano. I have some questions for you.
All right, go right ahead.
My creature persona thing holds a trident.
Yes.
You want me to fucking walk down to the pawn shop and be like, hey, mister, I heard you sold my friend a whip for almost no reason in particular. Would you happen to have a trident?
I mean, you could ask for anything else if you want, but basically any kind of spear-like object would work.
A spear. Okay, got it.
Is it going to be better if you go down to the pawn shop and ask for a spear?
You could lie and say you're doing the Olympics like we did.
Are we all in the Olympics now?
Considering the fact that Nicole is
Right.
actually in the drama club, she could just be like, hey, do you have any spears that I could use that would look really good for my drama class?
Okay, I'll do that. That's fine. Now, I want to talk about a rake.
Well, any battering kind of object would work.
Oh my god, Scarlet! Let's get you a bat and wrap it in barbed wire.
I'm actually super down.
Or like just like shove some nails in it. Kyle, do you want to shove nails into a bat?
You know I do. Get in, loser.
And then I just
I
start
still
walking
have
out the
this
door,
goddamn hammer. I haven't used since the second episode. Jesus.
I'm like walking out the door. I'm like, thanks, Pinocchio. Have a good day.
Later, Igor.
Yeah, I'll go buy a fucking bat and some barbed wire and nails and shit.
You go to Rutherford's and you go, where's the bats, the barbed wire, and the nails? And he just looks at you and goes, that way?
We're filming a music video.
I like lean on the counter and I'm like, do you got a spear? Or a trident? That would work too.
Okay, hang on.
I'm-
Drama club, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Okay. They're over there.
Yo, Drew, if we had said we were drama club, would that have made it a lot easier?
I thought you said she was in the Olympics.
Yeah, that was the best thing I could come up with at the time. It's really the
Are
drama
you
club.
lying to me now?
Now? No. Before, yes.
Are you all in the drama club?
If that gets us
Yes.
through this faster, yes.
Yes, we're all in drama club.
Just whatever,
Shooting a music video.
just don't tell the cops where you got your shit.
I don't tell the
I
cops
don't-
anything.
Very sexy music
Man,
video.
we don't need licenses to own spears and whips.
I know. That's
So then
why
it
I
doesn't
sell
matter.
them here.
You won't see the cops, I promise. And if you do, don't tell them we were here. It's easy.
I'm not telling them shit.
There you go, see? Are we cool, man?
Yeah, we're cool.
Listen, dog, I ain't no fucking narc, okay?
Looks up from his newspaper again, and he's just like, all right, cool.
Does that count as a confidant?
No.
Hey, Drew,
Uh-huh.
you know what I like?
What?
Sports. No confidant?
No.
Just go.
Damn it. Okay. Do we want to go to the Hotel California?
Let's do it. I'll nail shit into my bat.
Right. And you're gonna we'll head over to the hotel, the motel.
Montage of us doing the things with our weapons to practice.
Whacking things, and you're like, yeah, we got it.
Seems good.
So you head back, and you go back into the shadow dimension. And Taylor goes, okay, I think I know how to get back up to the second floor, no problem, because the first floor seems to be unchanged. Because she's using her persona to detect stuff, and she's like, the first floor seems unchanged, so the faceless lady's still there. But I think we should be okay just to get up to the second floor, and we should be fine.
Let's do it.
So you guys get back up to the second floor, and you realize that the entire second floor has changed. Okay, I'm gonna just call that 3 instead.
You didn't want to throw 9 rooms at us?
No. The walls of the hotel halls looked water damaged and rotted. The wallpaper is peeling off, and the smell of dusky old air wafts over you. Every room you enter is dark and musty. Light fixtures that hang off the walls are either broken or flickering.
Cool.
We got a room we like?
We have every room we want.
All right.
Jeez.
I don't care. I picked last time. You guys picked this time.
All right, so there are 2 doors.
I knock on a door and open it.
You open a door?
Yeah.
All right, so you open a door, and basically it looks like there's just a regular old bed, and there's a chest.
I crack open the chest.
You find $40.
Oh.
$10 for each of us?
Yeah, or we just have a group pot for buying stuff, right? We could just say that whatever
Yeah, we
money
could
we
do that.
find here goes to purchases.
Sure.
Everyone's cool with that, and nobody's going to spend it totally irresponsibly. I'm fine with that.
I feel like that's
You know,
directed at
spend-
me.
No spending it on Red Bulls.
I know that's directed at me. You don't know. Red Bulls could give a wicked stat boost in here.
Red Bulls don't give you wings in real life.
Yeah, but this isn't real life.
Well, this isn't real life.
Real life.
This is a fantasy.
Wrong song.
Yeah, before we go any further, who's keeping track of our money?
And everybody just kind of looks over, and Taylor just goes, I mean, I can if you want.
That would
you,
be
Taylor.
amazing.
All right.
As we're like kind of walking ahead of Taylor and Adrian, I'm gonna be like, what if this is just like a video game, right? And these are like the NPC tutorial characters. What if they die?
Is she saying
What
that
are
to
we
me?
gonna do? I'm saying that to the 3 of us, or I guess the 4 of us, not to Taylor and fucking Adrian.
How many video games do you know where the NPC tutorial characters die? Usually they're just like,
Oh, it's such a list.
see ya!
Fuck. All the Final Fantasies, most of the Call of Duty games. And Kyle's like rattling off a lot of video games.
Earthbound.
Yeah, Earthbound.
These are all fair points.
All right. So you guys open up the next door, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And there is a shadow. Dun dun dun.
Which
you
one?
guys,
Whoa.
would you guys like to sneak up against it?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right,
Gotta
yeah.
yeah.
roll them sneakies.
All right. I have the sneakies because I'm a monkey.
Do we all have to roll, or are we just mic rolling?
If everybody can roll, as long as one person succeeds, it'll be fine.
Okay, got it.
I do not have a sneaky thing, so whoa!
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
I'm not
fuck.
rolling. It doesn't matter.
Right? Like,
You just see Kyle doing what he did to Charlie earlier. Hey, how you doing?
It's free real estate.
Hey, Mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Guys, I'm gonna go check on Charlie later.
Okay.
Yeah, one of you's got to date that poor boy. He needs help.
You guys sneak up on it.
Yeah.
And this means that you'll all get an attack of opportunity before you attack. Essentially, it's a woman who looks like she's wearing a milkmaid outfit, but she's green.
Oh, she looks like she's from the TV show with the red dress, Handmaidens.
Yeah.
Handmaid's Tale?
Yeah.
But she's got like a white bonnet,
Yeah.
but her skin's green.
Yes.
I know who this is.
She's an augur.
Okay.
I'm just gonna call it she's the lady in red. Keeping with the music theme.
Let's kick her ass.
All right. So everybody gets an attack of opportunity before she attacks.
Okay.
Who would like to go first?
Do we need to roll an initiative, or?
I mean, yeah, it would be a good idea. Roll 1d6 and add your CV.
4 plus my CV. I got 7.
7.
Everybody got 7.
Do we all just get 7?
Except Cassie.
Hey.
Okay, Mike, Beth, and Nicole, can you all roll again?
I could just go
Yep.
last.
9.
Whoa, 8.
8. You...
Yeah.
1. All right.
Going last.
Cassie, Nicole, Beth, Mike, and then my character.
Yeah.
All right. So Cassie, what do you want to do?
What do I need to roll if I want to attack it with my whip?
You're gonna just roll 2d6. You're going to add your persona bonus, your arcane bonus, which would be +4. Or sorry, -4. And you just want to get under your body. Well, Cassie rolled a what?
Oh, shit.
All right, so you hit it,
Yeah.
and you did
Never hit it.
5 damage.
5
right.
damage.
Nicole.
Ice magic.
Oh.
I got a 2.
Okay,
Nice.
it only does half damage, is from what you realized.
Ooh.
So the damage is 5, and it freezes on a 2 to 4.
Right, so it's frozen still, but it only did 2 damage.
That's fine.
All right, so technically it is incapacitated. Would you guys like to rush it because
Yeah.
it's incapacitated?
Yeah.
All right, so I need everybody to roll 2d6 and just tell me if you crit.
Are we minusing our normal stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Then minus my normal stuff, critted.
What is our normal stuff? It's -4, right?
Yeah.
I definitely did not crit.
All right.
Whoops. What a
I got
2d5. Sorry, hang on.
Is a crit just a 1?
2.
Is it 2?
A crit!
Hey.
Cassie crit 2!
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys knock it out, basically. You see her, she's like, oh, woe is me, to be felled by 4 very strong individuals. Oh, I don't think I could go on.
Oh, do you just want to hang out with us?
Can you roll your mind, please?
I like that that's all that it took.
Wait, can I add my intimidation?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah. She goes, all right. And then just poofs in
Okay.
you guys. You have now obtained the persona Silky.
Yay.
Yeah.
I actually did print them all out.
She did.
So Mike can actually have them here.
So just a heads up, if you have Silky equipped, you automatically get a bonus to seduction.
Oh.
Hey, Beth.
However, she's the priestess arcana, so I
should.
don't think we get a bonus. Hang on.
You
hang on.
do, because you have a +1 in priestess.
No, when trying to make it with the lovers. But Pixie is a lover's arcana and has a bonus in seduction. So Beth, if you take Pixie with you, well, I mean, Lynn's gonna need a different room.
So, this is the end of the second floor now.
All right.
You guys go up the stairs because there's another stairwell.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Duh. I'm just gonna call that a 3 again, because that's not good. Because I'm not
Yeah.
doing 9.
Not having us fight 9 persona.
No. So you're up in the third floor now.
Yeah.
And you guys realize it's more of the same, but it's just different. Like basically, like you go up the stairs. You come out the closet of like a bedroom, basically.
You just see Kyle laughing, and he just looks over at Scarlet. Scarlet, you came out of the closet. Good for you.
I'm pretty sure she was already out of the closet.
I know. It's just we came out of the closet. You know what? It ain't great. Cool.
Scarlett's just gonna pat Kyle on the back and be like, "You tried, buddy. You tried."
You did it. You made the gay joke.
The gate.
It's the only one I get being part of this group.
I was
feel
going
like
to say
I
you made a
wasted
very
it.
respectful gay joke.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I got my one gay joke. That's good.
You open up the door to the bedroom, and it seems like you're in a courtyard now.
So the bedroom's a courtyard
No. The bedroom exits out to a courtyard
on the 3rd floor.
on the 3rd floor.
That's weird.
Yes.
This makes no sense.
Lynn is just like she like puts her like hands on her hips and like little fists on her hips and she's like, who was the architect for this place?
Why are you guys upset about the structural integrity of this, but when we walk into a doorway that just appears out of nothing, you guys are like, whatever, that's just how it be.
I hate
That is
that.
awesome.
The only person who's been okay with everything that's been happening to us spatially is Kyle. Everyone else has tangibly voiced their complaints about it.
You arrive at what seems to be a courtyard. The fountain in the middle is mossy. The statue in the center broken in multiple places. The cobblestone is overgrown with weeds. Across the courtyard stands another doorway that leads to higher up in the hotel. However, it has a very large golden lock. Near the edge of the courtyard is a bar with multiple faceless people sitting. One of the people is dressed as a captain of a sailing ship. His eyes are blacked out, but he does have a mouth, and he seems to be fairly intoxicated. He goes, "Barkeep! I require more waters in port." The barkeep shakes his faceless head. The captain looks around it in a huff. He spots you and staggers his way over. "You 4, lot 5, 6,
4,
10.
6.
Can you get me some waters and I'll trade you?" And he just pats his pants back pocket and he goes, This! I'll trade you this key." And it's a golden key. "I don't know what it's for, but I think it's worth a little bit."
Okay.
What does he need?
Waterson Port.
Where do I get a Waterson Port?
It's alcohol.
Where do I get it?
Alcohol stores.
The bar? Would the bar have some?
Lynn opens up her bag and looks at her wallet and then looks at her her ID and she's just like, "I don't think I can buy alcohol."
No, we're 21.
No, you're all 19.
Oh.
Oh no.
I guess it depends on where are we is where
Are we
is
in Canada?
Are we in Canada?
No, you're
Are
in
we
the States.
US?
Damn it.
Okay,
Fuck.
we cannot buy alcohol.
Taylor
Okay,
and
one
Adrian.
of us.
Who is the one?
Oh, can they? They're like what, 2 years older than us?
They are. So Taylor and Adrian look at the group and Taylor sighs. "I think we may have to leave the dungeon and come back. I didn't see anything on the way here that would be considered alcohol, let alone a Waterson Port."
Why don't we just ask the bartender if he's got it and pay him in money, like the $40 we got earlier?
I mean, if you want to try.
I want to point out he doesn't have a face. He probably doesn't have a mouth to give you a good enough answer.
Barkeep, one
I mean,
Waterson Port.
If
And
the
he just shakes
answer
his
is
head.
yes, he will give it. Okay, never mind.
You're right, that's what I was like. I'm like, well, he doesn't need to say
This
yes
is
if
the
he
worst
does.
establishment I've ever been to, barkeep.
0 stars on Yelp.
Yeah, I'm going to give you 0 stars on Yelp.
He shrugs.
Can you get a Waterson Port?
He shakes his head.
God, you suck. Fine, we have to leave the dungeon for this.
Adrian strokes his chin. He goes, "I don't even think I've heard of a Waterson Port. Hey, do you think that pawn shop might have some?"
What is this pawn shop?
Is the pawn shop legally allowed to sell alcohol?
The pawn
Well,
shop
wait a
is
minute,
not
wait a minute, wait a
just
minute.
weird general store that has
If that's-
everything apparently.
Hang on. Well, if that's got to be an older drink if none of us have heard of it, right? Doesn't one of us know someone elderly that might actually have an old bottle of Waterson Port?
I can try.
Amelia. Do
I'll see
you
what
know
I
an
can
older
do.
lady?
No, but I'll see what I can do.
Okay. You say it in a way that I don't believe you.
That's fine. You don't have to believe me,
Okay.
dumbass.
Before
Bitch.
before leaving the bar area, Lynn looks over at the barkeep and is like, "Thank you for your time. This is an excellent establishment."
You don't have to. You don't
Bye.
have to. No.
The true millennial feel.
He's not real. He's not real.
So, you guys leave the dungeon. Adrian and Taylor are like, "Okay, well, where do you think we can find this Waterson Port? We'll try the liquor store, but you guys can try somewhere else, okay?"
Okay.
Amelia, do you need company on whatever you're trying?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay.
It's okay. It's not dangerous. And I'm not trying to be super weird and hush hush about it. I couldn't afford to go to school.
Okay.
So I'm part of a program where I do have an elderly woman who sponsors me, and I have to just go visit her every so often.
All
That's
right. What's wrong with
nice.
that?
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just embarrassed about not being able to afford school.
I can't afford school. My parents paid for it.
That's nothing to be embarrassed about at all. It's preposterous that this system makes us all pay so much money for our education. It's not right.
I can see why you're in liberal arts.
Yes.
I think besides crying, that's the most I've ever seen you worked up.
Very passionate about it.
Well, I had to find other means to pay for school, and this lovely old lady is helping me. So I will see if she has any alcohol.
All right. So we'll come back in like about 20. Is that fair?
Okay.
Are you saying that in real life or in character?
No, in character.
All right.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Break.
Hey, what time is it realistically?
It's around like 4:00.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, hey, if it's dark, she's probably asleep. She's really old.
No, you guys are okay.
Also, being really old, is she gonna be like, yeah, here, have this alcohol?
I mean, she might if she's a
pretty
really
chill.
cool old lady.
So where
Yeah,
does everyone else want to go, or do they just want to wait for Amelia and hope that that's gonna work?
We could try the pawn shop.
You guys can try the pawn shop, but hear me out. We just bought a bunch of weapons from that guy. I'm pretty sure if we start poking around and asking for alcohol, he will call the police.
Yeah. I feel like he would appreciate not seeing us so frequently.
All right, so I guess
Well,
you're gonna follow Amelia and just like wait outside for her.
We could go somewhere and hang out and wait for her.
All right.
Lynn is just gonna go back to her dorm and start Googling this, like,
The Watterson
this,
Port.
this Watterson port and see what she can find on it.
Okay. I'll do Lynn first, and then I'll go to Amelia. So,
Okay.
Lynn, you find out that the Watterson Port has been discontinued since the early 70s. It was around that time where a lot of people were just like getting a lot of drunk drivers. So this seemed to be one of the cool drinks to drink, apparently, for those drunk drivers. So they
Oh.
discontinued it specifically so that way people would be discouraged from drinking and driving.
I look at Scarlet. You know, if this is just an alcohol, we could just buy another bottle of port and put a label on it.
I feel like just because everything is like having to do with magic and stuff, probably we couldn't trick it that way, but it is a good, last ditch effort kind of idea if nothing else works.
It's a good bluff.
So, Amelia, you go over to Samara's house.
Yeah.
And you knock on the door, and Samara opens, and she goes, "Oh, Amelia! Oh, I'm so glad you could come today."
Hi, Samara. Can I come in?
Yes, sure, darling. Come in.
Okay, I come in, and I'm gonna offer to make her some tea.
Oh, you don't need to do that, dear. Let me do it. And she's just like,
Okay.
she's already grabbing the kettle, and she's filling it up with water.
One of these days, you're gonna have to let me make you tea. You know that, right?
But that would be improper. So what brings you around today?
I'm doing a little bit of a project at school. We're doing and I assume that Lynn's texted me the information about the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. We're doing a little bit of a project about the 70s, and we're trying to create kind of like almost like a club scene, with all the like disco and the go-go boots, like the whole thing. But we're also I was wondering if you had any like antique alcohol from those days?
She's just thinking, like, is there anything in particular? I don't know. I might.
It's water something?
Water's in port?
Yeah, Watterson Port.
Oh, I haven't heard of that spirit since 1969. Hang on one second. Let me go downstairs and check.
Okay, thank you.
I think Cassie got the joke. We haven't had that spirit here since 1969.
I got it.
Such a lovely place.
So she goes downstairs into the basement, and she comes back up, and she's like, "I'm sorry, dear. I don't really have the alcohol, but I do have a bottle. It was one of those things it's one of those iconic bottles."
Yeah,
And you see it's a very ornate-looking bottle. And she's like,
yeah.
"Do you think this will help a little bit, darling?"
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome.
And I'm gonna like let her know that I only have about 20-ish minutes, and then I gotta go. I have a lot of homework, but I'll sit and enjoy some nice tea with her.
All right, cool. So you sit and you enjoy your nice tea. Meanwhile, everybody is back there waiting for Taylor and Adrian to come back. They come back and they go, "The guy at the liquor store was looking at me like I was crazy. He has no idea what the heck the Watterson Port thing was."
It's probably because it hasn't been around since before the 70s.
Oh, that would make sense. We got some other alcohol, and maybe we can just change up the bottle. Like maybe we could just put a label on it, like white it out or something. I don't know.
And like as they're saying that, I walk in and I'm like, "Guess who got a bottle?"
And Taylor's like, "Does it actually have alcohol in it?"
No, this bottle is completely empty. But we can definitely just throw some water in it. Lynn, when you were researching it, did you happen to see what the color of the alcohol was?
Did I?
Yeah, it's like brown, like regular port.
We can just fill it with another port.
Yeah,
Okay.
seems to be like a brown, like a port color, typical port color, brown, slightly reddish. I don't know.
Slightly
Oh.
reddish. So I'm guessing we're just gonna put this port inside that bottle.
Yes.
We should bring
I
the
was
bottle
just gonna
back
say
too.
we fill it up with Pepsi.
I mean, yeah, we could do that. You want me to just return this bottle of liquor?
We can party later.
It
I'll
was
donate
like,
some money for it.
you
I
guys
will
are
not
all
be
underage, right?
But
No.
And Adrian's like, come on, Tay, live a little. And she's just looking at him going like, stop with the Tay thing. I mean it.
Tay, live a little.
I will not be partaking. But I will hang out with you guys as you do whatever.
And Adrian's like, you know what? I'll just keep the bottle. Wink. We'll deal with it a little bit later. Wink.
Yeah, so if we can just shake up a Pepsi, make it super flat, like we should be okay.
Tay's like, okay, all right, sure. Basically, you make it so that way it looks kind of, hopefully, what it looks like a Waterson port. You make it back inside the Hotel California. And you go back over to the
Such a
bar,
lovely
and the
place.
captain waves over at you expectedly, and he goes, ah, fantastic! Waterson Port! He just hands over the key over to you guys.
We're gonna need the bottle back.
And he looks and he goes, you sure?
Yeah, please chug it.
Okay! And he chugs it.
Go, go, go.
Ah, yes. Fine year. Here you go.
Just hand it back to Emil.
He's so drunk, he can't fucking tell it's Pepsi.
Yeah.
Just like how it used to taste.
Thank you very much, my young friends. I wish you much luck on your journey.
Thank you.
So I'm guessing
Thanks
you're
for
gonna
the
head over.
keys.
Bye.
So I'm guessing you're gonna head over to the the door with the golden lock.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
knew it.
As you head over to the door with the golden lock, the faceless woman from the front desk appears in front of you, blocking the door.
Yeah.
She lifts her finger and shakes it, as if telling you not to go any further.
Why not?
You just see Kyle walking up
You got the key.
and then walking around.
As you attempt to push further, she summons a wind to push you back, and 2 mandrakes also appear next to her, in which she prepares to fight for battle. But we're gonna stop there for today.
Next time?
We'll find out what happens next time on Persona Journey to the West. I've been Sam, your GM.
Mike playing Kyle.
I'm Nicole playing Amelia.
I'm Cassie. I'm playing Lynn.
I'm Beth playing Scarlet.
And we'll see you all next time. Bye.
Bye.